Welcome to the Class of 2026 graduation ceremony, streamed live from the Royal College of Music in London. Today, we celebrate your achievements, commitment to your studies, and the power of music. We're also delighted to share this special occasion with the families, friends, and supporters of our graduates joining us from across the globe, and we invite you to be part of the celebration by sharing your messages of congratulations and support in the live chat. To the families, friends, and teachers who have supported our graduands throughout their journey, thank you. Your encouragement has played a vital role in helping them reach this milestone. And to those graduating in absentia, please accept our warmest congratulations from everyone here at the Royal College of Music. In 2026, the Royal College of Music was named the #1 institution for performing arts in the UK and Europe for the 11th consecutive year in the QS World University Rankings by Subject, and the #2 position globally, as well as remaining the top institution in the UK and Europe for music. The college was also recently awarded a prestigious Queen Elizabeth Prize for Education, one of the highest national honours in UK higher education. These accolades reflect the strength of our teaching and international reputation. And to our graduands today, you now join a prestigious global network of RCM alumni who continue to shape the future of music and the arts. As you take your next steps, we hope you look back on your time at the Royal College of Music with pride and continue to share your belief in the transformative power of music. On behalf of the whole Royal College of Music community, congratulations and enjoy the ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. So, a warm welcome, a very warm welcome to our second graduation ceremony of 2026. I'm now going to call upon our director, James Williams, to address the assembly.
Chairman, colleagues, graduands, distinguished guests, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to this very special graduation ceremony, both to those of you joining us here in our Britain Theatre at the Royal College of Music, and to everyone around the world joining us online, especially those who are graduating in absentia, including graduates from the Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts in Singapore. Graduands, today represents a major milestone in your lives as we celebrate your achievements, and moreover, we take the opportunity to thank each of you for the contributions you have made to the Royal College of Music. Our global community of students representing 63 different nationalities plays a key role in continually shaping and evolving the RCM's identity, which in turn has enabled the college to retain its position as the UK's and Europe's #1 conservatoire and remain at the very top of the QS World University Rankings for music and the performing arts, an achievement we should all take immense pride in. But what makes a world-class institution? Well, for starters, the opportunities available to RCM students are quite simply unparalleled. Across the past year, audiences have had the thrill of experiencing a breathtaking range of RCM student performances, ranging from symphony orchestras through to chamber performances, masterclasses to fully staged operas, all giving our students the opportunity to work with exceptional artists, this year including Sir Stephen Hough, Speranza Scapucci, Kachung Wong, Dave Veckel, and Abby Samper. Creativity has continued to sit at the heart of college life, and I've been dazzled by the imaginative range of new work created by RCM composers, including the world premiere this month of 5 new short operas in partnership with the RCM's Opera Studio. Our Composition for Screen showcase is always a highlight in our annual performance calendar, and RCM composers and performers have collaborated across the year with well-known institutions such as the Natural History Museum and Kew Gardens. Many of you have been superb ambassadors for the RCM outside of the college. This year, performances have taken place at prestigious venues including Wigmore Hall, the Royal Albert Hall, and Queen Elizabeth Hall, and extended as far afield as Vienna, Hong Kong, and even Bolivia. And of course, I remain incredibly proud of the work that our students have undertaken as part of RCM Sparks, the college's community and schools program that inspires the next generation of young musicians and harnesses the unique power of music to support individuals who otherwise would not have access to music education. Thousands of young, aspiring musicians from all backgrounds have benefited from the inspiration RCM students have given them, encouraging them to progress their own musical journeys. And of course, all this work speaks directly to the college's founding principles of access, advocacy, and excellence. When describing the Royal College of Music to someone unfamiliar with conservatoires, the best description I can find is to frame the college as a creative music laboratory. Primarily, this is led by the culture we've created together that values research and innovation and an inquiry-based approach to performance and composition. I'm delighted that 2026 marks 23 years of doctoral awards at the RCM, and this year we have our largest graduating cohort of doctoral students. The RCM remains the leading conservatoire for research, and throughout your studies, you will have had the opportunity to engage with our collections and research programs, including the Centre for Performance Science, a partnership with Imperial College that expands our understanding of performance science and the role music plays in improving health outcomes for musicians and wider society. We were delighted in February 2026 for the Centre's pioneering research to be recognised with the Queen Elizabeth Prize for Education, the highest national award for higher education, awarded by Their Majesties the King and Queen, rounding off in style CPS's 25th anniversary year. All these achievements reinforce my belief that our students and alumni are the finest ambassadors and advocates for the RCM, and I cannot thank you enough, graduands, for all you have done to contribute to ensure a bright future for the Royal College of Music. But now, what about your future? I'm guessing there's probably a heady mix of relief, excitement, and perhaps uncertainty bubbling away inside you all right now. Some of you will already have chosen a path to continue your studies, others to forge ahead with establishing a career in music and music education. And there will be some of you who choose to embark on a career in a field other than music, perhaps as yet unknown. Which has led me to ask myself, what does a successful modern-day RCM graduate look like? Well, you won't be surprised to hear I don't have a simple answer for you, but perhaps I can offer up a few reflections which you might like to mull over in the months to come. Firstly, always remember that by dint of your presence here today, that you have already developed a unique set of skills and disciplined work ethic that is in demand throughout the music business and indeed across all professional industries. The American author Robert Collier's quote that success is the sum of the small efforts repeated day in and day out will doubtless resonate with anyone who has practiced a musical instrument or honed their craft for 20 plus years. And it's important to remember the skills that you've mastered whilst at the RCM are both transferable and universal. Secondly, success is not a destination. Instead, it's an unending journey involving lifelong learning, which allows you continually to nourish your own curiosity and to challenge yourself. In a world that moves at a rapid pace with an increasing range of demands on your attention, it's important not to get distracted and instead focus on what's important to you to become the best version of yourself for the benefit of others. And thirdly, always remember that you are not alone. You are joining a community of 19,500 RCM alumni, representing an extraordinary range of careers in the music industry and spanning the globe. As an RCM graduate, you will have access for the next 5 years to the resources and professional development events promoted by our Creative Careers Centre. I strongly encourage you today, if you haven't done so already, to ensure you are signed up to our Creative Careers Centre and alumni mailing group so you can keep in touch with us as part of this valuable community. Please do visit our friendly Creative Careers team who will be located in the cafe to sign up and learn more about our Creative Careers and alumni offer. Now, as many of you will know, prior to becoming director at the RCM, I spent 17 years running the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra and before that, the Philharmonia Orchestra. Looking back on this period, it is truly remarkable to reflect on the significant changes that the profession has seen and the unrelenting pace of change that continues today to propel forward the performing arts. Much of this change has to date been driven by external factors, including reductions in public funding, advancement of AI technologies, and shifting societal norms and demographics. We've seen in the past few years UK music organisations challenged and even fail, whilst others have been created new and flourished in this climate of opportunity. The career portfolio of any freelance professional musician working today has extended well beyond their primary specialism of performance or composition, and now embraces education, commercial music, technology, and even healthcare. The one rubric that has served my career well through these seismic changes is the acknowledgement that whilst it is impossible to prepare for every scenario, if you embrace the wide range of skills, education, and experience you have, it is possible to prepare for any scenario. Whilst uncertainty has always existed as an underlying theme in the performing arts, there exists now, I believe, an opportunity for music to play an enhanced role in education and society. This will require from all of you courage, entrepreneurship, leadership, and creativity to shape this future and ensure that classical music remains a thriving artistic ecology. The digital strategist Roy Goforth reminds us there are two types of people who will tell you you cannot make a difference in this world. Those who are afraid to try themselves and those who are afraid you will succeed. On the plus side, it's been refreshing in this past decade to see old hierarchies of what constituted musical success dismantled. Many musicians today enjoying a fulfilling and arguably richer career as a performer, a creator, a teacher, and an entrepreneur. In an age when music education in schools remains under threat, it's incumbent upon each one of us to engage and use our talents, not only for the concert platform or the studio, but also to inspire and bring joy to others, whether this be in schools, in community centres, or healthcare settings. This requires a concerted effort to view this work not as an add-on to your careers, but as a requisite role that we must all play to lead and nurture a music education ecosystem that gives both joy and comfort to people and provides a point of unity and hope for our global society. Before concluding, I would like to pay tribute to the hundreds of RCM colleagues who have supported your education here, including our professors, administrative, facilities, and support staff, and whose indefatigable dedication to our students and passion for the Royal College of Music knows no bounds. In particular, and last but certainly not least, I would like to extend a special thank you to your family and your friends who have unstintingly cheered you on and supported your musical training for so many years. Today is your day also. Graduates, you are about to become alumni of one of the world's great conservatoires. I offer my own congratulations to you all as we now turn to the conferment ceremony. Thank you. In addition to those present, we celebrate the achievements of those graduating who cannot be here today and are watching online. Their names are scrolling across the screen for those watching our live stream. The head of postgraduate programs, Professor Mark Bowden, will read the list of those receiving postgraduate awards who are present today.
The following postgraduate students have satisfied the examiners in the requirements for the award of postgraduate diploma, or have been admitted to and awarded the degree of Master of Performance of the Royal College of Music. For the award of postgraduate diploma in performance, Magosha Magdalena Kepper. For the award of Master of Performance, Edvard Adder, Marvin Belly, Julia Wahuta, Zhao Gan Bu. Timothy James Burton, Gigi Casey, Vincent Chen, Yi Chuan Chen. Yi Xiang Chen, Clarissa Chirk, Jonathan Churchett, Matthew Clement. Alexandra Leonora Cooper, Francisco Quarto, Andrew Cowie, Emily Catherine Crook. Caris Davis, Un-Si Dong, Neil Dixon, Alice Carho Dring. Ray Chi Fong, Shohan Gao, Isabel Garcia Gonzalez, Lucille Gej. Pin Xian He, Sir Ming Huang, Christopher Hughes. Yi Won Kim, Alana Lin Knowles, Hon Ting Lam, Sin Ming Lee. Yo-Yo Liu, Esme Loughlin Dickinson, Kezia Faye Lovick Jones, Ustinia Molinina. Karen Matoba, Eve Maxwell, Emma Constance McLean, Archie McVicker. Ewan Miller, Adam Milam, Paul Manatsukhanov, Astrid Ulrika Solvind Monten. Nina Noble, Ruka Ogihara, Natalka Pasichnik, William Pryor. Jorn Quirainen, Katarzyna Ratajak, Bethan Emily Rose, Lizzie Rowland. Alexander Semple, Deniz Shanso, Mariamna Sherling, Lu Shi. Yi Ran Shi, Hannah Grace Shimwell, Leonor Souza Lush da Silva, Giuseppe Stilitano. Yen Chi Su, Ray Han Soon, Adia Thomas Bai, Mo Yang Tien. Imogen Rose Timmins, Isabella Toads, Robert Taguchi, Kynan Soma Bordeaux Walker. An Xin Wang, Shi Kun Wang, Fan Sim Wu, Tian Tong Wu. Yu Ting Wu, Ji Jing Wu, Nuo Shu, Xin Kai Shu. Zheng Yang Yao, DNE, Yi Tian Yin. Zhe Un Ye, Lin Xuan Zheng, Da Zhong. Si Jian Zhong, Jia Rei Zhong, Ugna Liepa Zhuklata. And that concludes the conferment of taught postgraduate awards.
In March 2021, the Royal College of Music announced RCM Accelerate, a scheme to support graduating students launch their careers. RCM Accelerate, run by the RCM's Creative Careers Centre, is intended to support graduating students and help kickstart a creative project, social enterprise, or business idea, or develop an existing initiative. The scheme is intended to reflect the RCM's ideal of an inclusive, open, and just society. When you hear your name, please come to the stage. This year's RCM Accelerate Award recipients present at this ceremony are Hannah Shimwell representing the Vinder Collective and Emily Crook representing the ERA Ensemble. Further Accelerate winners will be announced at the graduation ceremony taking place later today. Each year, the college awards a number of prizes, many of which are awarded on the basis of competitions. In addition, the RCM also awards 4 special prizes. At this ceremony, I will announce the winners of the Tagore medals. When you hear your name, please come to the stage. The Tagore medals were endowed to commemorate the marriage of Their Majesties King George V and Queen Mary. Since 1952, 2 medals have been awarded annually to students who are judged to have made outstanding contributions musically and in other important ways to the life of the Royal College of Music. The Tagore medals for 2026 are awarded to Archie McVicker and Emily Crook. The chairman will now address the assembly.
Graduates, distinguished guests, members of council, director and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very great honour for me to be chairman of council, and without doubt the highlight of my year, and there are very many highlights, is to say a few words at graduation, because it's a privilege to be celebrating such exceptional talent. Graduation is a very special moment in the life of our college, of course, but above all, it is a profoundly special moment in your lives as you celebrate your great achievements here and together with friends and family look to the future. When addressing graduates at Harvard University a century ago, that great US President Woodrow Wilson told them this: "You who stand here, chisel in hand, about to hew out the future, have something in you, humanity's most precious gift, the eternal resilience, the everlasting bond in humanity." Well, President Wilson might have been speaking to you as you have in your hands that most precious gift of all and that most sacred challenge of all, safeguarding the future of music, humankind's greatest achievement. Today we congratulate you all, whether you're here in person or graduating in absentia, and we thank you for all that you've contributed to the life of this amazing college during your time here. The great 19th century American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "Language is a city to the building of which every human has brought a stone." Well, we feel the same about you as you've helped build this place. That this college has for so long been number one in the world, so rich in diversity and genius, constantly reinventing itself to make the most of an exceptionally exciting future, is down to you, our greatest assets. And now, whether you're leaving us today or coming back, remember always that you have left behind one of those stones that Emerson identified, which will now form an indelible and glorious part of our future. But as our director rightly noted, this is not just your day, it's a very special day for those who've supported you along the way. On that note, as an historian, I like to dip back from time to time into the college's annals and look at what your predecessors were told when they graduated. And exactly 100 years ago, Sir Hugh Allen, who as director was instrumental in trebling the size of this college from 200 to 600 students, said these words in the summer of 1926 to those who went before you. Stick tight to the best you've learned in the past and the experiences you've gathered here. For remember, you cannot expect a future until you have created a past, not a past upon which you wish to shut the door and forget, but one of which you are as proud as those who have helped you make it. He was so right, and his words have resonance still today, because all those who have helped you make it here today have overwhelming pride in you, and there are many of them. There are your phenomenal teachers, of course, who make us the world-class institution we are, an inspiration to all, and our finest ambassadors. They are very special people, and many are here today, and I pay them the most exceptional tribute, and I hope you will join me also in doing so. Then there are those generous philanthropists, of course, who've supported many through an award and assisted the college in so many other ways, for which we are incredibly grateful. There are those who work behind the scenes here in many different capacities, raising funds, marketing our successes on a global stage, managing the registry, tending to our superb estate, running the museum and the library and the cafeteria, and so many others who make this complex institution work and have made your time here so rewarding. And above all, as we've heard, there are your family and friends who've played such an active role in your lives, shaping you, encouraging you, especially when times may have been stressful, applauding you, and today taking the utmost delight in your success. On your behalf, I thank them all. I know they would all share in those glorious words of Tennyson about what today means. For I dipped into the future, far as the eye could see, saw the vision of the world and the wonders that would be. Well, you are those wonders that will be, and we take enormous pride in you. There are a number of other people I'd like to thank, and this graduation is my opportunity to be able to do so. I pay the most heartfelt tribute to our inspirational director, James Williams, with whom it's been my great pleasure to work closely these last 2 years, sometimes in some far-flung parts of the world, as we trumpet the success of our college and the importance of music education. James has brought to this role indomitable energy, unrivaled diplomacy, a tremendous emphasis on philanthropy and advocacy, so much needed as we have to fight for music education, and a profound commitment to those who work and study here. James, we are deeply grateful to you for your leadership, and also to Kevin Porter and all your senior team who work so hard for our students and for music. And my unbounded gratitude too to my colleagues on council, a number of whom are here today. They're a volunteer army who do so much, often in very private ways, unyieldingly to support the college and to ensure the strength of the student experience. They give up a huge amount of time in doing so, sitting on committees, reading endless papers, chairing meetings, and they have all played their part in making this college the number one. I'm so grateful to them all for their wisdom and support. Now, it's invidious ever to single anyone out, but I'm going to do so, because my deep thanks to my remarkable deputy, Cathy Clark, whose sagacity is as invaluable as her love for music is boundless. Cathy has also been deeply committed to ensuring that the principles of equity, inclusion and diversity are embedded into the college's culture and are now set in our DNA. Music must be universal and know no boundaries, and whatever brickbats and populist soundbites are thrown at us from the White House or the furthest fringes of British political life, let me assure you it always will be. And finally, I'd like to thank one exceptionally important colleague we have on the council, our SU President, Layla Hooton, who is completing 2 incredibly successful terms in office. Layla's voice in our meetings is absolutely vital, and she's championed the cause of students on everything from practice rooms to inclusion to mental health support and many other areas with great expertise, flair, energy and good humour. And she's enlivened our council meetings by showing us pictures and indeed videos of some of the fantastic parties that you've had this year. They were an eye-opener. We take Layla's contributions, as we have with all her predecessors, incredibly seriously, because the student experience and student welfare are our highest priority. Layla, good luck with everything that comes next. We will miss you. You have been an absolute star. Music has always been my life's passion, nurturing me, sustaining me, inspiring me. Beethoven said, with the typically graphic power such a stormy genius always mustered, that music is the electrical soil in which the spirit lives, thinks, and events. That was quite right. Music and that electrical soil will be central to all your lives. And it's the air, music is the air which allows society to breathe. More than that, it gives you in so many ways unlimited power and potential. For if you have access to music, you have access to imagination. And if you have access to imagination, you have access to the whole world. That is the priceless gift of music. And that world needs the power of music now more than ever. As global institutions and international organisations disintegrate under the onslaught of populism, as some of the bonds which hold humanity together are frankly in danger of crumbling, we need something which is truly global and universal to replace that. And that is music and the wider arts, because as I said earlier, they are a collective link which binds everyone on this planet. The poet Shelley once famously said that artists are the unofficial legislators of the world. And that's because the public looks to musicians and writers and poets for moral leadership during times of great change. That is a role we need to embrace with increasing diligence, because music is simply not getting the support it deserves from government, despite intense lobbying. Now, that's not a political point, because music's been failed in recent years by governments of every single political persuasion. Government funding for the arts has evaporated, our ability to travel and perform freely has been undermined, with no solution in sight. Music in state schools, as we heard, is under incredible stress, especially as fewer teachers enter the profession, meaning that in many parts of the UK, it is dying out as an academic subject, which is an appalling tragedy. And now, of course, we are having, like the rest of society, to live up to the arrival of AI. It's a subject which I wouldn't have even thought about mentioning in this speech just 3 years ago, but today it's dominating every aspect of life and changing so many of life's pathways. Now, on one level, of course, it's a threat, not least because of the shameful failure of government to stand up for copyright, that is the bedrock of creativity, as well as a source of income for so many of you who will make your living from music and the wider arts. But on the other hand, I genuinely believe it can be a huge opportunity too, if only we can master it and make it work for us, not just for the giant tech platforms. Churchill once famously predicted this: the empires of the future are the empires of the mind. What prescience! Let us make AI our very own empire of the mind, one which works for the creative industries and the arts, not against them, one which increases the opportunities for human learning and knowledge, not making them the preserve of machines. To do that, we have your ingenuity and world-beating talent. And of course, the creative industries have a long history of adopting and benefiting from frontier technology like this. We'll need help to do so. We'll need help from government, ensuring there's a copyright regime in place which rewards your creativity and talent and allows you to have sustainable, fulfilling careers. We'll need help in putting in place proper regulation which guarantees openness and transparency, and therefore remuneration. And we need help from global institutions to ensure that creative talent has the widest set of markets in which to trade and thrive. With all that, and much more for which we must argue with passion and vigour, we can do what we have always done: be right out there at the front of emerging technology, using it to harness your creative skill. And that's why, despite all the short-term challenges we face, I am really optimistic about the future, and that's because you are going to help shape it, and in doing so, ensure we secure the future of music, not just here in the UK, but globally, because you can build that new empire of the mind with the liberal arts, its citadel, and from that, the whole of society will be immeasurably enriched. So the future's in your hands now, and as graduates of the RCM, one of the finest conservatoire in the world, I know those are incredibly safe and powerful hands. 2,500 years ago, when he was writing the Iliad, Homer gave us a flavour of this moment for you with his exhortation from Achilles. Now, always be the best, the bravest, and hold your head up high above the others. Well, having graduated from this great conservatoire, you're already the best. Always hold your heads up high above the others. Always cherish music and protect it lovingly. Always remember you are a magical and now permanent part of the RCM family. We take the greatest pride in you and will watch your careers unfold. Graduates, from all of us involved in the life of the college, the most profound congratulations to you all. Enjoy the day, it's your day. And please leave here with our very best wishes and the best of luck for all you do in future, ringing in your ears. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lord Black, for your address. The time and expertise that you and your fellow RCM Council members donate to the college does not go unnoticed. Thank you on behalf of all students for caring about our experience and your genuine interest in the Students' Union. So, hello class of 2026. I know you've been sat down for a long time, so I will keep this short. And I also apologise for my slightly croaky voice today, but let's be honest, it's probably how you will all sound tomorrow morning after your celebrations tonight. I'd like to start by congratulating everyone today. Today is your day. It's your day to celebrate all the hard work, including all the tears and tribulations, as well as the triumphs that you have gone through to get to this point. Graduating from any conservatoire, not least the Royal College of Music, is a huge achievement. You should all be immensely proud of the dedication, hard work, and resilience you have demonstrated to get to graduate today. Today is a poignant day for me too, as like you, I will be leaving the college this month after the second and final year in my role as SU President. So I thought I might share some hopefully helpful insights that I have gained during my time on the union. Whether you are entering the industry or going on to further study, your life is going to change after graduation. Whilst losing the routine of college life might seem scary, you now have the chance to build your character and voice what you want to say, whether that be through music or through other means. You came to college to find out who you are as a musician, so stay true to and always believe in yourself. Change may be hard and working life may not always be easy. It's hugely important to make sure that you take care of yourselves. If you are feeling alone or struggling, remind yourself that the people you are sitting next to today will have had or will have similar experiences to you and understand how you are feeling. You would not turn them away should they come to you asking for help, so do not be afraid to reach out to them. Our friends, family, and colleagues are more than happy to help. They have been where you are right now, or might find yourself in the future, so do not be afraid to ask for help. Also, remember that the music industry is now constantly having to adapt to survive, and it is a very different environment compared with even just a couple of years ago. Being a successful graduate comes in many shapes and sizes, whether it be working as a freelancer, an educator, a promoter, a marketer, an administrator, or working in a field that is not related to music. Competition is fierce, and feeling that you are not achieving enough can be common. But remember, you have all graduated from the Royal College of Music, and this is an incredible achievement in itself. Do not forget you are all already hugely successful. Life post-graduation is not always about the end product of what we do, but rather the journey you go on to get there. A certain degree mark or a tricky audition does not define you, and you never know who you have touched or impacted on your journey to that point. So, in these tumultuous times in which we're living, I ask you to use your creative voice as a force for good. As graduates, be the change that you want to see, not just in our industry, but also in society. And don't be afraid to do this loudly. Remember, music can reach people in ways that words cannot. So, to finish on a positive note, and with some audience participation, let's have 3 cheers. One for your teachers and staff here at the college who make your education possible. I can't possibly name them all, but let's give them 1 cheer. Hip hip, hooray! And let's give another cheer to all of your supportive families and networks. Hip hip, hooray! And 1 final cheer, and most importantly, for yourselves and all the hard work you have committed over the past few years. Hip hip, hooray! Thank you.
Thank you for those inspirational words and some very sound advice. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our second ceremony today. We'll look forward to seeing you very shortly in Amaryllis Glen Concert Hall for some much needed refreshment. In the meantime, if you could please be upstanding for when the platform party leaves, and then stay in your place until you're guided out, and we'll see you all very shortly. Thank you.